In today's video, I'm showing you guys all the best ways to make Warzone look better on console. This goes for Xbox One and PS4 as well as PS5 and Xbox Series X. It's been a while since I made one of these videos and I've actually learned a lot of new things for color settings. So if you guys do learn something new in today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you guys are confused with any of the things I mentioned in today's video, you guys can let me know down in the comment section below. I'll try to help you guys out if you guys are having any trouble with any of these settings. I'll have markers for the videos. If you guys already heard about certain settings, you guys can skip through the video to find the part that actually concerns you. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is colorblind settings. This actually varies whether you play on Rebirth Island or Fortune's Keep because the colors affect the game in different ways. Two of the most popular colorblind settings is Tritanopia and Deuteranopia. Those two are really popular and they actually change the game quite a bit. Me personally, I actually like to use Tritanopia. Deuteranopia actually adds a little bit of a weird shade to the game, which I don't really like on my monitor. My specific monitor does not really, accept those colors very well. But if you guys do play on a TV or play on a different monitor, you guys actually might use those instead of Tritanopia because it might actually look like way better than mine. If you guys see on the screen, you guys have three options for three different colorblind settings. Some of you guys may leave it on default, but if you guys do want a really easy way to change the color, then play around with some of those. They're really useful. Tritanopia actually looks pretty good on Fortune's Keep, but it would make Rebirth Island look a bit orange sometimes, especially if you guys have a certain monitor. So you guys may not want to actually use it on Rebirth Island, but if you guys play a lot of Fortune's Keep, it might be perfect for you guys. So try out all of these settings, see which one looks better for you, and keep in mind that certain colorblind settings may not look good on Fortune's Keep, but it might look amazing on Rebirth Island. So don't be afraid to switch them around if you guys are switching maps. Now, the second thing I want to talk about in today's video actually has to do with some of the settings you guys may have on your console. I know for a fact on PS4 and PS5, you can actually enable HDR, which will make the game, just overall colors of your entire PS4 have much more deeper and enriched colors versus looking more washed. And that's actually one of the biggest things you can do as well. I'm not exactly sure about Xbox or Xbox Series X. You guys can actually let me know down in the comment section below if this has a setting as well. This is actually something a lot of people actually already know about, but many people don't actually know this. So I just want to, say it in today's video that this will actually give you guys a much more higher quality and more depth color. And not using HDR will make your PS4 or just your gameplay in general look very washed and not very saturated and like deeper. So I highly recommend you guys enable HDR if you guys haven't already. Now, the third tip I have for you guys, this actually is something you guys may have already heard about in my previous videos, but this has to do with your monitor settings. This is really big. This is probably one of the biggest things you can do in this entire video to change the way your game looks. If you guys play on a TV or a monitor, you guys can change the settings with the color and make the game look completely different. This method has the most dramatic changes you guys will get out of today's video. So if you guys actually want to know how to do this, I'll try to explain it as simple as I can. But whether you play any monitor or a TV, you guys typically do have settings you guys can play around with to change the way the game looks. If you guys are on a TV or a monitor, it doesn't really matter if you guys play on a Vizio TV or Asus monitor. Most of these displays come with some sort of settings in the settings area when it comes to the picture to change the way the game looks. And this doesn't only have things like saturation and color vibrance, but it also has things like sharpness, gamma, and also hue. But I wouldn't really mess with the hue too much. That can actually make your game start looking really weird. So whether you guys decide to use a remote to actually change these settings or just go straight to your TV by itself and start pressing the buttons for the pictures, you guys can actually find really cool ways to make your game look way better. I personally use a BenQ monitor and an LG monitor for both. I do play on console, but I use monitors just so I have a faster reaction time. But both of my monitors have all of these settings that allow my game to look really good. If you guys are wondering if what you guys see on the screen is actually how I perceive the game, yes it is, and that's exactly why, because my monitor has a lot of really cool settings to make the game look more colorful and enjoyable. If you guys want extra help on certain model TVs or monitors, you guys can join my Discord. It's a good chance that someone in the Discord has the exact same model you guys have and can actually help you guys configure your entire TV to your liking. So the next two things I want to talk about have to do with things that are outside the console. They still work for console and affect it very greatly, but you don't only do it with a console. You would need some other sources like a computer and also a capture card. I personally have an Elgato capture card, and I do have a computer so I can give you guys more higher quality content versus recording from my my PS4. But if you guys are wondering how my game looks really saturated to you guys, not just to me, well, that's when the PC and the Elgato capture card comes into play. The Elgato allows me to record really crispy gameplay, and I also use filters in certain settings to actually make the game look way better for you guys as well. Now, I actually already have a video where I completely break down my Elgato settings and PC settings. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be right here in the top right of the screen. And just to eliminate any confusion, yes, I do use my PC to make the console look better. Yes, I know I can be playing on PC. Yes, I know I can have higher FOV, but I just choose to stay on console to help my community and just keep pushing out console content because I just enjoy playing on console and being able to teach players how to play on a higher level. And my settings work so well that a lot of you guys actually think I'm lying when I say that I play on console, until the beta for Modern Warfare 2 dropped when it was only PS4s, and you guys saw that the gameplay still looked exactly the same like my other videos with the saturation, sharpness, and quality because of my settings. So I just want to say that for those of you that are confused on that topic. And I also want to add that I do use OBS, and I also use the filters to make the game look different as well. This goes for sharpness, this goes for saturation, color vibrance. It's a lot of different settings you can use in OBS. But if you guys do have a computer, if you guys do try to edit with OBS, you guys can change the way the game looks for your viewers. But this doesn't really change anything for yourself. This is all just for the people that are perceiving it when it's on YouTube or if it's uploaded to Twitch. But OBS has nothing to do with the way the game's gonna look for you. This only changes it the way it will look for your viewers if you guys do upload content to YouTube or Twitch or any other platform of that sort. But that's why I did not include it in today's video. But like I said, if you guys do want a video on how you guys can change your OBS filters and change the way the game looks, you guys can watch the video that I provided earlier in today's video. Also be a link in the description. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and learned something new. If you guys do want any more tips on the channel, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.